Hello guys, I am Treasures of Tarot. I am a sun in Leo, moon in Aquarius and a rising Sagittarius, okay? On this channel, today we're going to talk about your December 2023. And if you're new, there are three groups you can choose from. There are three pictures on your screen right now. Okay, the first one is a house ornament. Then the second one has like the typical round baubles ornaments, and you have the snowman. Okay, whichever picture you're drawn to the most, you can just select that, or you can select between number one being the house, number two the baubles, number three the snowman. Okay, you can choose between that, and whenever you have made your choice, you can open up the description and look at the timestamps, and they will take you directly to your reading. And if it resonates with you, I would love to see that in the comments. Whenever you're ready, just dive into your reading. To start off, I am gonna burn an incense, and I'm gonna invite your spirit guides and my spirit guides to work together in harmony, and the messages that I receive are for your highest good, and they bring you joy and hope. Okay, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Okay, I'm gonna cleanse your energy space, right? And we will dive into the reading. Hello and welcome, group one. If you chose the tree ornament, then this is your reading. Let's look into what December holds for you. What are the general messages for December 2023? Spirit, what is the general message? What is the theme that group one experience in December 2023? Aqua. Experience peace and calm. Oh my god, that's really beautiful. And the number 33 could be important, or 6. Right, maybe the 6th of December, maybe you are encouraged to maybe drink more water or take out time to take more baths, and maybe visit water bodies. I think that might be beneficial. I'm also gonna just place this here, right? So I hope this does not destroy my camera or something like that, but you're going to experience a lot of peace and calm in your December. And you're also, working on your throat chakra. That means your communication styles, you are improving on those. One, please. Satya Sai Baba. Oh my god. So I used to visit the temple where Sai Baba used to be there, with a daycare aunt that was there. So Sai Baba, I think he is the symbol of simplicity, at least in my mind. Because he's so simple, he's so calm, he just wants peace for everyone. So just because you are so clear and so at peace with yourself, you're able to bring that to others also. I think a lot of things also slow down during the holidays, especially towards the end of the year. So you're able to maybe think about your manifestations, and you're really going inward to receive insight on what you should focus on. And we have the crystal dioptase, and the color of these two cards is so similar. Do you realize that you have a sacred heart? Do you believe the healing power of your love? Imagine the heart center is glowing, and you're able to dissolve illusions of illness and emotional challenges. Your presence has a healing effect on everyone you encounter. Okay. So what I am getting from these cards is that you're realizing that what are the things that are challenges which you need to surrender to God to, and what are the challenges that are not really that big of a deal, but our mind is kind of making them to be. You're realizing that, oh my god, maybe I illusion myself into thinking that okay, okay, this is the problem. And you're kind of, or maybe, you know, you have that belief that I can't do it, or like I am not capable of these things. So you were limiting yourself. Now it is like, no, like in the past, you're taking stock of like what all you have achieved, and you are coming from that place and you're realizing that, hey, like I am as good as anyone and I can overcome any challenges that I face, you know. And sometimes it's easy for us to like hide behind the fact that no, like I am not well, or like give excuses sometimes, because we don't want to face like the challenges that lay ahead. So I think you have a lot of clarity of thought, and you are in a like meditative and contemplative state, and you're finally like all the blinders are off, and you're seeing the truth of the matter. Let's look at what's happening in your relationships in December 2023. What's happening in your relationships in December 2023? What's happening in your relationship? What's happening in your relationships in December 2023? Group number 1. 7 of Swords reversed. Okay. 5 of Swords reversed also. And 10 of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So I'm gonna also like to clarify. I'm gonna pull some tea leaf oracle cards. Okay. What's happening in group number 1's relationships in December 2023? What's happening in group number 1's relationships in 2023? Okay. That card just like flew out, right? Fair woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. Alright, let's place this here. Okay. So with the 7 of Swords reversed, I think you had been realizing that you were not giving yourself priority. Okay. Maybe you were always choosing others before you, and this time it was like, you know what, like it's just not my responsibility to save everybody else, and I can look after my needs. You know, I don't always have to think about others before myself. You know, it's the same thing as you need to put the oxygen mask first on yourself before you help another person. With the 5 of Swords reversed, I think, you know, a lot of internal conflict that was going on in your mind, I think that is also dissipating. You're calming down your nerves, and maybe you're journaling or writing it down, or like talking it through with a friend or like a woman, okay, maybe older than you, a fair woman. So you are, you know, maybe sorting things out in this sense with another person. So it's helping you just untangle the mess that was there, the conflicts that were there in your mind. And maybe this year has been hard on you, you know, like it is like it's a miracle that I made it through the end of the year. So, but you're hopeful. Maybe you also had like a woman in your life that you had to give so much attention to, and like you had to put her before your own needs. So you're kind of like tackling that, and you're not doing that in an aggressive way. Okay, like you just realize that if I want to make this person understand my side, maybe that's not gonna happen, right? But you realize that I think you know how to what battles to pick. You know, you're very wise in that sense now, because you've tried to make maybe this person understand that, hey, like because of you I cannot move on with the things I want to do, and you're kind of like holding me back, right? So you're kind of like moving forward with this understanding that, okay, this person is never going to change, or like the situation is not going to change. It's not like somebody is good or bad, but I need to move forward with the truth and move forward with the knowing that, you know, I gave it my best, and some things you cannot change and some things you can, right? So you're just moving forward with the fact, and you are creating peace within this relationship. You're creating peace with the situation, okay? With this relationship, you are at peace with how things are. I think maybe in the past you had a problem accepting, it was too painful for you to accept that this could be the reality, and you cannot, like, maybe make others understand your needs. But you also realize that maybe for a short time I need to carry my own burden, by myself. I need to be there for myself, but I can do it. So that's what I see for you in relationships and in your emotions, okay? Where you stand. Now let's look at what's happening in your career and finances in December 2023. Things are looking great. So 4 of Swords, maybe in the past, or maybe even right now, you thought that, I'm not gonna think about it. Things are going as they're going. I don't wanna change anything. Like, I'm in limbo. I wanna, like, take a rest. So you went in, like, hibernation mode and, like, not consciously, like, paying attention to what was happening. But now in December, you're coming out of that hibernation mode. You're coming out of inaction in your career and finances. And with the Magician, you have everything that you need. You have all the tools, you have the passion, you have the resources, you have the energy, you've got the skills, whatever you need, you've got it to achieve whatever it is that you need in your career. Like this would be a good time to even make a vision board and write down what you want to manifest, right? And with the Fool, I think you are taking, a leap of faith that maybe the path that you want to go on, that's not something that is followed by people. It's like going against the grain by trying something new. Like, maybe whatever you want to do is like something out of your comfort zone, but you are ready to experiment. You're ready to just give it your all and take the risk, try a new career path. Now with the bottom deck energy also, I saw 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is like you achieving everything that you want. You are very satisfied, and it's a card of wish fulfillment. So whatever you wish for in December for your career and finances, you're gonna achieve it. Now let's look at a tea leaf oracle card for you. I'm just gonna bring this here. Okay, interesting. This was just on top, so I just took it out, but otherwise I do want to give it a shuffle for you guys. So what for group number 1? What is the message for group number 1 for the career and finances in December 2023? You're getting a lot more cards than you did for your relationships, right? So this is the area of your life that is being highlighted. So woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. So a woman might be significant in your career path, and dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So maybe like even a friend is helping you maybe progress in your career, or like move forward, or maybe you might be doing something with a friend in this fair. I'm gonna place this here, and then with the Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay, if there is any danger, like maybe some financial planning or something like that, I think you are going to overcome it. But maybe it's just saying that pay attention to your finances. So now let's move on into your spiritual guidance for December 2023. So with 8 of Swords reversed, it's saying that maybe in the past you had been feeling like very bound by where you were, because in this image, if you see, this woman is tied by a rope and like this blindfold, but the rope is like really loose, so you were kind of like limiting yourself, and maybe you didn't want to get out, like going hand in hand with the message that we receive for relationships, right? Maybe you didn't want to free yourself from this like prison that you built for yourself. Okay, but now you're ready to do that. You're ready to break free. And with 10 of Pentacles reversed, maybe a lot of lessons that are coming for you come from maybe family, right? Or maybe finances. So there might have been like some disharmony, or like you're not very happy with the family situation, but it's almost saying that if you like focus on your work, you'll be fine. With someone working against you behind your back, I think it's just, like people just like rat out or like say things that because they are bored with their lives, they just try to bring others down. But I think everybody knows that this person is a rat. Like, you don't have to worry about this person, and like whatever this person says, I don't think it will affect you, because you are focusing on your work achievement. Like, your foundations are built stronger than anything that this person can take down. But yeah, like if you have doubts about someone, I think you should pay attention to that. With your family, I think you should like communicate more, okay? Or maybe figure out a way to maybe distance yourself from whatever is happening here, And with the Page of Wands reversed, it's just saying that, spiritually, don't be afraid of starting over, okay? Don't be afraid of new beginnings. They do not mean that, you're not progressing, but it's saying that, hey, you're not a master in one day. You need to take baby steps. You need to take small steps to reach where you want to go eventually. Ground yourself. Let's get one more before I close out the reading. Let's get one more for group number 1, self-care practice. Like, even with like the tree roots here and everything, and there's like tree roots here also, so that could be significant. Like, maybe staying at home, or like doing activities that bring you back to yourself and bring you happiness. Abundance planning. So okay, with the finances and everything, I think now is a great time for you to budget and make a plan, and even like a vision for where you want to see yourself and how you can like go to that path, going along with like the message of the Magician, that you can dream now. You should really be mindful of what you wish for and put thought into that. Now, with grounding, in the booklet we have the mantra that you can chant, and also like some journal prompts, so I want to leave you with those. Let's look at that. So the mantra you can say is, I am grounded, stable and strong. Come into the present moment, connect with the earth and stabilize yourself in a harmonic state through grounding. This practice helps you integrate higher messages and callings by bringing them fully in your physical body through the earth's energy field. So like maybe sitting more on the ground, or like even walking on grass barefoot. You can also, like, if you can't do that, you can just close your eyes and imagine that you're connecting with the earth. Okay, imagine that your body is growing roots into the ground, and visualize the roots going deep and all the way to the center of the planet, and picture yourself drawing in the energy from the earth's core and using it to nourish your mind, body and spirit. When you open your eyes, allow yourself to feel calm, centered and clear. I think calmness, centeredness and clearness, I think those are the big themes for you in December 2023. And you can also ground yourself by eating, foods that nourish your soul, such as like root vegetables. I think root vegetables are like potato, and doing gardening, or like, playing with clay, doing more things with your hands, right? And or like doing things that make you feel very present in your body. Okay, Now the journal prompt you can use is, how do you feel after taking the time to connect with the earth physically through visualization, meditation? Let's look at the mantra for abundance planning, which is like the first card, and even magician is the first card. So it's like you are entering a lot of like new beginnings, and even with the card 25, 2 plus 5, like 7. 7 is also a very spiritual number. So you kind of are that channel for people, and you help other people heal, you know, and that could only happen when you kind of ground yourself and you make sure that you are centered to receive messages. And also you're very generous, so you're just like, hey, like I really want to give back to society, so I need to make sure that I'm comfortable, so that I can do that. So your financial health is an essential aspect of your overall wellness practice. It's time to take a closer look at how you're spending, saving, and making money. To begin with, review all your bank accounts, investments, and credit cards, as well as any loans you're carrying. Doing so will help you get clear on your financial status. A lot of times people just don't know, where do I stand? Am I rich? Am I poor? Am I comfortable? You know, do I need to work more? Am I spending carelessly on certain things that I don't need? You know, so I think doing that will help you again gain some clarity over where you stand, and reflect on your spending pattern. You know, what kind of experiences or like things do I value more to like invest more in them. So after doing that, you can make like a practical plan to lower your expenses, increase your income and savings, and repay your debt if any. An excellent place to start is at your local bank or with a financial advisor. Work with your bank or advisor to optimize your accounts to have the lowest fee and highest interest rates possible. And you can also set up automatic bill payments, transfer monthly deposits into saving accounts, and you know, also work on like generating money and like finding new ways to do that. And maybe this is the time for you to maybe negotiate your salary at your current position, you know, like you might ask for a raise, and you could definitely ask for like a promotion or look for a new job, or like maybe like take more freelancing jobs or like a side gig, and work on like educating yourself on like gaining new skills, so that they help you in the future to even generate more income. Okay, and if you're an entrepreneur, then you know, you can reflect on your prices. Are they like, do you need to raise them like to the market rate? And maybe work on like developing new marketing strategies, you know, expanding your way you present your products, and like increase your profit margins at this time. Now a journal prompt for you, a question for you to reflect is, what was your family's relationship with money like when you were growing up? How has that impacted your relationship with money? Like, was it seen as, you know, it's great, and like, you know, there's always more to come, there's like an abundance mindset, or was there a scarcity mindset that you know, money is evil or we don't have enough? So you reflect on that, and you're just like, have I kind of assimilated those beliefs, and do those beliefs hold true for me? Okay, so that is your reading for December 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this setup is much better than the earlier one. And if you liked it, please share, you know, how, so in the comments, and also subscribe if you feel drawn to. Thank you guys, and take care. Bye bye. Hello and welcome, group number 2. If you chose the bauble ornaments, then this is your reading. Welcome, and let's dive into your 2023 December predictions. Okay, so like the first theme is burgundy. Okay, maybe you like that color, or maybe you should wear that color a lot if you've not been feeling grounded to your root chakra, or like you just like for lacking that passion somewhere. I think that would be great, and like it's a new beginning. I think it's a new spike of feeling joy and excitement. Okay, let's move on to the first area of your life, which is your love and relationships. So maybe there was something that you were ignoring related to your emotions, maybe a person, maybe your needs and wants and wishes. So now, like, maybe there is an opportunity for you to have that, maybe a person. um, so you are taking that on and you are opening your eyes to that, because here, as you can see, this person's eyes are closed. So I think, because it's upright, I think you are going to open them and you are going to take this opportunity floating in front of you in terms of love and relationships. And maybe for a long time you were feeling like apathy, you were feeling like just like nothing's happening in the department, and we're not feeling any happiness, you know, like it's almost like as if your feelings were turned off for a long time. But now it's like, as connected to your relationships, it's also saying, you know, control your anger, you will be sorry. Like if you notice that you have had anger issues, I think this is a good time for you to, you know, get rid of those, or like reflect on those and like work on your anger management better, and you are on the road to success. So yeah, like when you start working towards that and also like start seeing what's right in front of you and not like ignoring or like taking people for granted, I think you will be very happy in your relationships. I think, yeah, there are some twists and turns that come when it comes to your relationships, but I think those lead to like deeper connections. Okay, now let's come to your career and finances. We have the Knight of Cups, which is great because it almost feels like you are in love with what you do. um you're very happy with the opportunities that are there, and maybe something that you started in November, like a project or something like that, um it's like panning out really great, because you know, you see the sun rising here, and yeah, it's almost like after like a very like cold or like something was not happening, finally there's some light that is like peeping through from here. And maybe a woman is helping in your career, or like you're working with another woman, or you're a woman yourself and you're feeling young and like you're feeling excited to take on um, whatever you planned for. So moving on to your spiritual lessons of 2023 and what you need to focus on, and that is Three of Pentacles. Now Three of Pentacles talks about, you know, building something with a community, or like maybe joining a group so that you are able to connect with yourself and like have that ritual, almost like that tradition. With needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. So it's saying that, you know, whatever you're wishing for, that you can achieve, um, and with all your sincerity, just make that wish and it shall be granted. With flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. It's saying that, you know, even with the wish that comes, do not wish small, you know, think big, because you are in a great like receptive energy to receive the blessings. Now with the crystal that we got is muscovite. Okay, are you in search of spiritual teachings? Have you found spiritual teachers to guide you? So with this, it almost feels like, you know, how in Gurukul or like in India, so they used to have schools and they used to study under the shade of the tree. Okay, and maybe, you know, finding the community, finding a guru, finding a teacher, whom you can learn from, a mentor you can like learn from. Okay, understanding the spiritual ways, and or like, you know, understanding your relationship with the higher power and the role that you play in the grand scheme of things, right? And maybe you will also establish like a practice of affirmations or like praying with your spiritual relationship with universe and everything. I think, you know, you are finding teachers that can keep you on the path, or like you're finding more books that you can read and gain wisdom, and you know, you're educating yourself and maybe maintaining a practice which helps you like return to your center. And you know, because with the world you can always be swayed and have things in your mind and like forget what matters. So I think you are being strong in that practice. With the affirmations that you can say are, spiritual teachings are available to me in various forms. Wisdom and spiritual education come to me through my practice of meditation, prayer, and contemplation. I'm a conduit to receive inspiration. I'm open to healing power of prayer. So maybe you're praying for things, like you're wishing for things. You never wished for things, you just let things happen and unfold as they were supposed to. But I think you are being more mindful of what you wish for now. The other crystal that we got for you is petalite. Okay, it kind of reminds me of petals. And it says, are you connected with the oneness of your heart and mind? Are you seeking a way to balance your emotions and release tears brought on by mood swings? So maybe even with this relationships, you were having a lot of mood swings. You were not able to like let go of emotions. So you are trying to restore your feminine energy. Okay, going along with the message of control your anger, you will be sorry. Here's also like feel the energy of mercy, compassion, and kindness within you and from those around you. So maybe you don't even accept compassion, so you're not able to like give that also, because you never accept it. Now to work on this, you can say these affirmations. I am open and receptive. I take the time to just be. I listen intently with my heart. I have a balanced mental perspective. Mercy and compassion are abundant within me. I'm grateful for all the blessings in my life. So you can say these affirmations. Now for how you can take care of yourself, I drew some self-care cards for you. And you got more than the last drawer. Hey. So the first one was hydrate. Okay, the number 27, that can be boiled out of the number 9. So it's saying that maybe towards the end of the day you remember to hydrate, but it's saying that to be more in flow and in touch with your emotions and other people's emotions, you need to nurture the water aspect in your own body and mind. Okay, you need to oxygenate your mind more also through water. So hydrate yourself. Now going along with the message of the petalite and the feminine energy, connecting with that, the message is to sync with the moon. Okay, maybe you are a female and you have your moon cycle, your period cycle, and that is in sync with the moon. Just notice how you feel and being more in sync with your phases, your luteal phase, your ovulation phase, all these phases. The more in tune you are with those, the more you know like what you need at different phases, and when to rest and when to work. So when to create and when to just withdraw. So the number 51 can be boiled onto 6, so like bringing harmony in your womb space. Okay, and then we have the card of spend time with animals. Okay, so maybe you need to connect to nature, and maybe you also connect more with animals than humans. You are that person. So going out in nature and taking out the time to observe the natural ways of how animals live, because they're not like humans, just like pulling everything apart and like analyzing everything, dissecting everything. So just seeing that, hey, they're also living, they are not so concerned, like they are concerned with like the basic things. So even the spirituality aspect that was there, I think you kind of go into like you tend to overthink and like spiral down and like forget to come back to your center. And maybe observing animals and spending time with them would help you realize that. And with the numbers 48, and that can be added up to 12, and then the 3, so that will help you grow as a person. I can tell you some mantras related to the cards I received for you. Maybe 27th of December would be important. Okay, so for the hydrate mantra, you can say, I am made of water and in touch with the tides of life. Tides of life going very well with the moon, right? Because the moon controls the tides. You need to really take time and be mindful in the way that you drink water. Okay, and also maybe you would need to check your filtering system, if that's something, and adding the minerals in that way to your body. Now with the message of spend time with animals, we've got animal guides are present in my life, providing protection, sharing wisdom, pointing me in the right direction, and teaching me the ways of unconditional love. exactly, like just being, just let yourself be. I think that's the message. um so you can just visit friends who have pets, or like watch funny cat videos on YouTube, or do even, like, I think cat yoga was there. um So if there is one specific animal that you keep on being drawn to, maybe you can search up the spiritual significance of that, or can decode the message for yourself. And the journal prompt that you can write about is, what is your fondest memory of connecting with an animal, and why? You know, what a beautiful message. And then the last one, sync with the moon. The mantra is, I embrace my ebb and flow and my many phases and the cycles of life. Exactly. I think we tend to lose patience, and we always want to be in like a happy phase of our life, and we tend to become impatient with ourselves also. So you need to reflect through your cycles and look through, what does the new moon hold? Okay, what does the first quarter moon hold? When it's half, what does it mean? When it's full, what does it mean? What do I need to do? What practices do I need to focus on? Like, the full moon is coming up, you know so during that time you can, because full moon is like completion, right? So you can just reflect on what all has happened, and you can just let go of what is no longer working. And you will learn a lot about yourself and your moods and your phases. And the way you track that, you will be able to track your energy levels, and manage your time, and the way you navigate these phases better, so that you are giving yourself the compassion, empathy, care, all the things you need at the right time. So thank you so much for listening till the end. Group number 2, I hope you have a blessed December, and you take care. Bye bye. Hello and welcome to your reading, group number 3. If you chose the snowman, this is your reading. Let's look at what December holds for you in 2023. The big theme of December for you is indigo. Maybe you love that color, or you're connecting more with your intuition. And the number 40 is here, or like 4, which means you're building strong foundations to access your intuition, your gut feeling more. And it also improves your vision. So like the intuition is also connected to the pineal gland, so like maybe eating foods that kind of stop it from calcifying. Okay, and you're maybe tapping more into like universal wisdom with all the stars here. Maybe you're interested in Akashic records or astrology in December. Now let's look at different areas of your life. Okay, for your love and relationships, we've got dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend, and we've got Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning, a new offer, because the cup is being offered to you. Okay, it's an offer of love that you're receiving. Either you are loving yourself, you're starting on that journey to inculcate a lot of self-love, but it is in conjunction with this pleasure with a close friend. So maybe in your relationships, you're having a lot of fun and feeling loved through a close friend, or romantically also. Maybe you are forming a friendship, or maybe taking this friendship and discovering different aspects of this friendship. Now, with your career and finances, we see 2 of Pentacles reversed in conjunction to the Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So maybe you are kind of confused between 2 options, or because there's another opportunity, or like maybe you're balancing 2 things together, it's kind of getting hard. So just saying that maybe you need to focus on a little bit of a time management in this sphere, and you'll be fine. Now moving on to your spiritual lessons of December 2023, and we've got the card Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. And we've got it against the 7 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles talks about patience, waiting, and like for your fruits to grow, and for the tree to like bear fruit. So you've done all the hard work, but you're kind of tired of like waiting. So it's the lesson of patience is coming to you. And maybe you feel that like all these different areas of your life are not like where you want them to be, or like it's a specific area of life, like maybe you're not clear on like what you maybe want to wish for. So the guidance for you with blue topaz is, do you feel the presence of the divine mother? Do you see comfort and motherly love aligned with grace and ever-present vibration of compassion, kindness and mercy? You decide to release issues, vibrate at the rate of love, peace and well-being. Open your mind to allow miracles beyond your dreams to manifest. Yes, it's almost saying that maybe you don't believe like something, you need to keep an open mind, okay? And to receive love also, you need to like open your heart more, like focusing on that. And maybe it's like divine love, maybe accepting that everything is working out in my highest good. With the labradorite crystal, and this crystal was which crystal? Blue topaz, okay. With the labradorite, maybe you are feeling inspired to write, like even if you are being confused about which option to take and how to manage time, you can definitely work on writing the pros and cons. And also if you feel that you're not clear in your goals, writing would really help you and would help you like really compartmentalize what holds importance for you and what you can let go, okay? And then you can really with intention set goals, and also goals that inspire you, okay? And maybe even seek out information that will help you make this decision from people around you. So the affirmations you can use at this time, that great ideas come to me all the time. I find the perfect words when speaking or writing. People listen to me. The written word comes to me and through me with ease. I have the ability to be a heavenly scribe. So maybe you can like channel messages, or like you love writing, or like maybe when you speak you want people to listen. So these are the affirmations you can say. We've got an extra card for you, which is, have you been getting outdoors with the zebra jasper? Are you spending time reconnecting with nature? Get outside and dig your hands into the earth, garden, play in the grass with animals, walk in nature. Allow the ground beneath your feet and the sun above your head to nurture and realign you. Yeah, with this Seven of Pentacles, I think you were kind of wondering if you want something more out of life and how you can gain that. So to gain that, you can say affirmations like, my clarity is unparalleled. I'm nurtured by gifts of the nature. Animals and other creatures bring me messages to guide me through life. My connection with Mother Earth provides me with vital energy. I'm focused and grounded. So it's all about gaining clarity with improve your vision. Some of you maybe need to get your prescription checked, okay? Go for an eye test. With the self-care card, this positive affirmations, you really bring whatever you say into reality. So practicing positive affirmations will make you see radical change in your life. And with the drink tea card, maybe you can also say your affirmations over tea. That's the time when maybe when you're making tea and you spin the spoon clockwise, okay? And you really infuse the affirmations in the tea and assimilate that through water. And yeah, you will be able to create your reality in this sense, and it would also help you ground yourself, okay? Now we'll look at some mantras and journal prompts. You can say, I'm inspired by the wisdom of plants and the beauty of ceremony. The preservation, preparation, presentation and drinking of tea is an ancient ceremony, okay? So it teaches us about reverence and care, okay? How we can show to our guests and ourselves in simple moments. So we need to take care of ourselves. We need to slow down. With the patience card, the Seven of Pentacles card, you need to inculcate patience, and this will help you do that. And this is a ritual you can create, either it's like tea or like smoothie, coffee, anything, soda, with the right intention. You will be able to really be present in what you want, and savor your present, you savor your blessings that you have in the moment. And you can like make like a corner where you enjoy that. Maybe like I personally like to sit near the French windows and just soak in the sunlight and have my smoothie. So, or you can also treat yourself to new cafes or tea shops where you can experiment with new different kinds of like tea, and maybe that will also teach you about like history and ceremonies and tradition. Okay, so you can write about how you felt after taking out the time to do that without any distractions. Okay, and what kind of feelings did you feel? Now moving on to the positive affirmations mantra, we see, I speak to myself with love and compassion and extend it to all those I meet. Yeah, there needs to be a love and compassion. So like self-love going along with the message of like the Ace of Cups. You need to fill your own cup. Okay, and you can do that by writing yourself a love letter. Okay, and maybe just looking at yourself in the mirror and really praising yourself and giving yourself compliments, and just having a positive internal dialogue with yourself. And even like maybe your phone lock screen, you can put your wallpaper can be inspiring quotes or like positive affirmations, right, that empower you. And you can also like pass around a lot of compliments to others, talk to others in a positive manner, and like the way you radiate positivity into the world, it always comes back. So the question you can ask yourself and write upon is, what thought patterns are preventing you from being positive at all times when speaking to yourself? Okay, where is the negative talk coming from? So that's some guidance for your December 2023. I hope you enjoyed your reading, group number 3, and stay cozy and warm with your snowman. And you take care. Bye bye. Thank you. Clap for yourself though.